Early in his tenure as CPC leader, Poilievre is already leading Trudeau on key economic issues. A new survey shows Pierre Poilievre leading Justin Trudeau among Canadians when it comes to who people perceive as the best choice for dealing with inflation and economic growth. According to the Nanos research survey, 29% pick Poilievre as the leader they trust most to support economic growth in Canada. Trudeau is close behind at 28%, followed by Jagmeet Singh at 14%. On inflation, Poilievre has a much larger lead. 30% pick Poilievre as the leader they trust most to reduce inflation in Canada, while 22% say the same for Trudeau. 10% pick Singh on that question. These numbers, particularly on inflation, are mostly positive for the Conservatives. That said, the narrow Poilievre lead on economic growth can be looked at in two ways. From one perspective, it can be seen as positive that he leads on economic growth. After such a short time as CPC leader, and after all the money the Liberals have spent. From another perspective, it shows that the Liberals, with a small shift in public opinion, could position themselves as the party of economic growth. That's because many Canadians still equate government spending with economic growth. Despite the fact that growth based on massive borrowing and state spending results in higher inflation and a reduction in our purchasing power, and despite the fact that Canada is projected to have the worst long-term growth of all G20 countries, the Liberals will certainly seek to claim that policies to reduce inflation will reduce growth. While Poilievre will push back by saying that we must unleash true growth by incentivizing actual production, not government borrowing and spending. A long-term advantage for the Conservatives here is that Poilievre is an effective communicator and has shown the ability to connect high-level economic and monetary policy concepts to the day-to-day lived experiences of Canadians. The more he can do that, the more his lead on economic growth should start to resemble his already strong lead on fighting inflation.